these moments. Just briefly wanted to touch on the Pittsburgh Steelers. They hired the Miami Dolphins head coach Brian Flores to be their new defensive assistant linebackers coach. Let me first credit the Pittsburgh Steelers because amid all of this controversy and amid this current lawsuit against the NFL and against a couple specific teams in the NFL and some specific people within those organizations, the Pittsburgh Steelers managed to see past all that clutter and shrewdly hire one of the top available guys in the NBA, one of the best defensive minds in the NBA, in the NFL, one of the best defensive minds in the NFL, and Brian Flores. I thought that this was an incredibly intelligent move on their part for a bevy of reasons, but the main one is because of his NFL, his football acumen. I thought the guy did a really good job in Miami. I've talked about this before, given the obstacles that they had to overcome, given the question marks surrounding their quarterback. I thought he was able to navigate that whole situation really well and actually lead them to at least one winning season. Two, I believe, if you look at the last two seasons, they've been winning seasons. And I thought that you look at the job he's done on the defensive side of the ball over the course of his career, it's always been pretty stout. Even in 2020, the Dolphins had a top 7 defense as far as points allowed. He's always been in the top when it comes to points allowed, even when he was an exceptional assistant and defensive coach with the Patriots from 2011 to 2018. The final 4 years of his career with the Patriots, his time with the New England Patriots and Bill Belichick, 2015, top 10 defense. 2016, number 1 in points. 2017, 2018, top 7 in points allowed. Now, granted, I understand he is working alongside and beside Bill Belichick. That's a huge benefit, and Bill Belichick is the main catalyst behind that. But Brian Flores is a heck of a coach, and I just think from a macro level, this kind of move perfectly personifies who the Pittsburgh Steelers are, who they are as an organization, what they represent. Obviously, we know the Rooney Rule. It originated because of Dan Rooney, who's the son of the late original owner of the Pittsburgh Steelers, Art Rooney. Dan Rooney was the chairman for the committee's league diversity committee. And I just think that, the organization as a whole has always conducted themselves with the utmost professionalism. They've always been a morally just organization, and they have practiced what they preach, what they've always preached. And they have been willing to hire and take chances on minorities, which is what they should be doing. And obviously they did that with Mike Tomlin. And he's been the one black coach in the NFL that has managed to withstand all the shrapnel and debris from all the other black head coaches that have been cut by other organizations. He's managed to stand tall within and through all of that. And you have to give credit to the Steelers for, again, being an organization that doesn't simply make moves to appease to a kind of certain demographic. They make decisions that they think are in the best interest of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tomlin was a great hire. He's been proven to be a great head coach. Brian Flores is a tremendous hire. He has proven to be a great defensive-minded coach. They saw past that. They hired him. And again, I think that the fact that you have the very team that spearheaded and is given credit and is credited for creating this Rooney Rule, to have them be the ones to actually take the actions. And it was Dan Rooney to be the league's diversity committee. He was the chairman of that. I think it speaks volumes. And again, from a personnel standpoint, this is a huge coup for the Steelers. because you already had TJ Watt, who's the reigning defensive player of the year, 22 sacks. You got Joe Hayden, Cameron Hayward, obviously TJ Watt, Devin Bush, Minka Fitzpatrick. You're giving Brian Flores a defense led by TJ Watt and all those other pieces. They're going to be scary. And I think part of the problem was in years past, the offense at times with Big Ben was so anemic that it was really just discouraging and dejecting to the defense. And it took a toll, and that's why they were oftentimes gassed by the time they actually got out onto the field. And now they'll hopefully be rejuvenated with another head coach in Brian Flores, who I think is going to be a great addition for them.